everyone. We are the group 5 of the session 1 and we are going to discuss about our lesson for today. Lesson 2, the demographic profile of the IPs in the Philippines. Here are the objectives. Describe the demographic profile of indigenous people and create a graph showing the population of indigenous people in the Philippines. Demographic profile of indigenous people. Introduction. According to the NCIP, the total population of indigenous peoples in the Philippines in 1998 was estimated to be between 12 and 15 million. However, because NCIP estimates are based on an unofficial account, reference should also be made to the latest complete survey of the National Statistics Office conducted in 1995. So according to the NCIP, or the National Commission on Indigenous People, there are also almost 10 to 20% discovered indigenous people in the Philippines. This one was located mostly in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, to countless regions and from countless places here in the Philippines. Not yet has been defined as the full potential of the indigenous people, but it has also been referred to what to be called unknown circumstances. It is very mysterious of how many the indigenous people are in the Philippines, but as for now, we are going to rely on this unofficial count from the National Statistics Office, which was conducted in 1995. Next, I give the floor to the next presenter, Miss Germeline Prochina. Thank you.
Comparing the two sources suggests that the indigenous population might even exceed 20% of the national total. Caution should be taken. The government may have excluded groups or individuals as indigenous because they did not qualify in the technical definition of the term. It is possible that the actual indigenous population is much bigger. According to the NCIP, or National Commission on Indigenous People, the majority, 61% of the indigenous peoples, are in Mindanao, while a third, 33% rather, reside in Luzon, and the remainder, 6%, are scattered among the Visayan Islands.
The Summer Institute of Linguistics 14 estimated that there are 171 different languages in the Philippines. Example, the Bicol, Cebuano, Hiligaynon or Ilonggo, Ilocano, Kapampangan, Pangasinan, Tagalog, and etc. And of these, 168 are living languages and 3 are extinct. These 3 languages is the Agtadikamay, Katabaga, Ermitanyo Creole. The same numbers are also represent the different culture entities that speak these languages. Next. The Philippines was divided into 7 ethnographic areas as set by IPRA for representation in the NCIP. So what is IPRA? IPRA stands for Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act of 1997 or Republic Act of 8371. It focuses on the legislation that recognizes and promote all the rights of indigenous cultural communities or indigenous people of the Philippines. So let's continue the discussion of the 7 ethnographic areas set by IPRA for representation in the NCIP. So, the first is the Region Land CAR or Cordillera Administrative Region. It is the home of the indigenous tribe called Igorot. Region number 2 is the Region 2 or Caraballo Mountains. Number 3 is the rest of Luzon, Region 3, 4, and 5. Number 4 is the Island Groups, Region 6, 7, and 8. Number 5 is the Northern and Western Mindanao or Region 9, Zamboanga Peninsula, and Region 10, Northern Mindanao. Number 6 is the Southern and Eastern Mindanao, Region 11, Davao Region, and Region 13, Caraga. Number 7 is the Central Mindanao or Region 12. This is according to the special release of indigenous peoples. More than 8% of population were indigenous peoples. The estimated total number of indigenous people or IPs was 6.3 million persons, comprising more than 8% of the total household population of the country as revealed in the 2000 Census of Population and Housing. IPs in the Philippines was distributed by region as follows: 21.7% are in ARMM, 14.0% in Region 11, 13% in Region 12, 11.9% in CAR or Cordillera Administrative Region, and 10.5% in Region 2. The remaining 28.4% are in the other 11 regions. So, in instance, region in wise at least 17% of the population were considered IPs in the following regions: Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or ARMM with 56.4% of the household population in the region, or Cordillera Administrative Region CAR with 54.68%. Region 12 Central Mindanao with 32.64%, Region 2 Cagayan Valley with 23.53%, and Region 11 Southern Mindanao with 16.9%. In the other regions combined, only a total of 2.88% of the total household population were IPs.
That's all. Thank you for lending your ears in our report. Thank you.